Who? For the record. Who? Ronald Reagan, 40th President of the United States, former actor and Governor of California, renowned for his charismatic leadership style and philosophical worldview. Michael Deaver, Reagan's Deputy Chief of Staff, responsible for managing the President's public image and media interactions with precision. Donald Reagan, author of For the Record, who served as Reagan's Secretary of the Treasury and later Chief of Staff, providing an insider's perspective. What? Philosophical worldview. Reagan's decision-making was deeply influenced by his philosophical beliefs, life experiences, and his ability to convey concepts through relatable human stories. Management style. Reagan delegated significant responsibilities to his advisors, encouraged open debate, but ultimately followed his own instincts. Public image and communication. Deaver meticulously crafted Reagan's public appearances and media interactions to ensure a positive image, leveraging Reagan's natural communication skills. When? During Reagan's presidency, 1981 to 1989. Don Regan's observations cover Ron Reagan's 2 terms in office, providing a detailed look at his leadership and administration. Why? Insight into Reagan's presidency. Reagan's account offers a comprehensive view of the inner workings, decision-making processes, and personal interactions within Reagan's administration. Impact of leadership style. Understanding Reagan's approach to delegation and decision-making offers valuable lessons on leadership and management strategies. How? Policy preparation and decision-making. Reagan was thorough in his preparation, using extensive briefing materials, encouraging debate, and incorporating personal experiences into his decisions. Media strategy and public appearances. Deaver carefully scripted and planned Reagan's public appearances to maintain a positive image and avoid negative impacts. Delegation and trust. Reagan granted significant autonomy to his advisors, trusting them to manage day-to-day operations with minimal direct oversight. Significance. Modern presidency dynamics. Reagan's account provides insights into the balance between personal leadership and the role of close advisors in a modern presidency. Reagan's lasting legacy. Reagan's philosophical beliefs, communication skills, and leadership style left a significant impact on American politics and the Republican Party. Importance of public image. The meticulous management of Reagan's public image underscores the crucial role of media relations and maintaining a positive persona for effective leadership. Power of a positive woman. Who? Phyllis Schlafly, 1924 to 2016, was a conservative activist and author. She was known for her opposition to the feminist movement and the Equal Rights Amendment era. What? The excerpts are from her book The Power of the Positive Woman, where Schlafly discusses her views on the roles of women, particularly emphasizing traditional maternal roles and critiquing the feminist movement. Where? These writings and their impact were most prominent in the United States, where Schlafly actively campaigned against the era and promoted conservative values. When? Published in 1977 during a period of significant social change and feminist activism. Why? Schlafly's work aimed to counter the feminist movement's push for equal rights and roles for women, arguing instead for the value and importance of traditional gender roles. She believed that these roles were essential for societal stability and personal fulfillment for women. How? Schlafly uses psychological arguments, references to historical and societal roles of women, and her interpretations of women's natural inclinations to support her stance against the feminist movement. She argues that women derive satisfaction from traditional roles such as motherhood and nurturing, which she sees as biologically and psychologically innate. Significance. Phyllis Schlafly's arguments played a crucial role in the defeat of the era and shaped the discourse around gender roles during the late 20th century. Her writings and activism provided a foundation for conservative arguments against feminist perspectives on gender equality, influencing public policy and societal views on gender roles. Who? Rachel Carson, author and marine biologist/naturalist. When? Published in 1962 but focuses on the late 50s and early 60s. What? Impact of pesticides on birds, insects and other wildlife. leading to disruption of their populations and ecosystem as a whole. Why? To raise awareness about long-term consequences of chemical pollution and the conservationist movement. Significance: one of the most influential works in the modern environmental movement, sparked outcry, leading to ban on DDT and other pesticides. Also paved the way for the EPA, Environmental Protection Agency, and spread awareness of human effect on nature. The National Crisis of Confidence. Who? President Jimmy Carter, the 39th President of the United States, who served from 1977 to 1981. American public, citizens of the United States experiencing economic hardship and political disillusionment. OPEC, the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, whose oil embargoes significantly impacted the U.S. economy. What? National Crisis of Confidence, a period of economic difficulty, energy shortages, and political disillusionment in the late 1970s, culminating in President Carter's Crisis of Confidence speech. Where? United States, the crisis was nationwide, affecting Americans across all states, with particular visibility in major cities facing economic downturns and energy shortages. Camp David, where President Carter retreated to consult with various leaders and ultimately decided to address the nation about the crisis. Why? Economic stagflation. The U.S. economy faced a rare combination of high inflation and high unemployment, leading to widespread economic pain. Energy crisis. OPEC oil embargoes in 1973 and 1979 led to severe fuel shortages and skyrocketing prices, exacerbating economic issues. Political scandals and war. The aftermath of the Watergate scandal and the Vietnam War had already eroded public trust in government. Foreign policy challenges. Issues like the Iranian Revolution and the subsequent hostage crisis added to the national sense of insecurity. How? Public disillusionment, economic difficulties and a loss of faith in political leadership led to a pervasive sense of pessimism. Carter's response. In July 1979, after consulting with leaders and advisors at Camp David, Carter addressed the nation, acknowledging the crisis of confidence and calling for a collective effort to overcome it. Speech. Carter's speech, known as the Crisis of Confidence or Malaise speech, though he never used the word malaise, aimed to diagnose the nation's problems and inspire a renewed sense of purpose. Significance. Public reaction. While initially well received for its honesty, the speech failed to translate into long-term political support for Carter. Policy responses. Carter proposed energy conservation measures and investments in renewable energy, but his policies were only partially successful. Political impact. The crisis and Carter's handling of it contributed to his political vulnerability, leading to his defeat by Ronald Reagan in the 1980 presidential election. Historical legacy. The speech is remembered as a moment of candor about national challenges, but also as a symbol of Carter's perceived inability to effectively address the nation's problems. It highlighted the need for strong leadership during times of national difficulty.